Happy Friday! It's snowing outside. It's so pretty. I wish you could see it. It's just coming down so fluffy, and it's a winter wonderland. I wish it would stick around like this and snow on Christmas. It's so lovely. How are you doing today? How is your body feeling? More importantly, you ready for today's workout? I'm gonna do a half board and half on floor class today. So I'm gonna do a little bit of warm up sitting here in the chair, and then I'm gonna launch into a few more standing warm up drills, and then we'll go onto the board and do our thing. So I hope you're all doing good. Hi, Ildi. It's so pretty. I know, I was like, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hey, let's get started. I'm so corny. I can't stand it sometimes. Hi, guys. I'm going to turn on some music. Not that you can ever hear it, but I hope you turn on your own music, by the way. I hope you turn on some music that energizes you. Good morning. All right, we're just going to bring our arms up and exhale down, and we're going to alternate. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Pat. Hi, Ken. Just pull those abdominals in. Hi, Chad. Gonna just warm up our core, our hip flexors. Start getting that blood circulating. I do want you to pull those abdominals in as those arms come down. Barney's looking up at me now like, what's going on? How come I got, kicked to the curb? So yesterday, I was about to get into my shower and the whole shower curtain broke and fell on my head. It's always something. I'm renting a pretty old but really charming, very charming duplex here in Denver. So today's mission is to get a new shower rod. Okay, one more on each side. And now we're gonna make sure, hi Jenny, we're gonna sit all the way at the edge of that chair. We're gonna step out and press out. So I want you to keep those elbows up, shoulder height. So I kind of like to toss in, these seated warm-ups sometimes just to show you that there's always an option if you're struggling with any kind of move that we're doing, standing up. If you have a chair handy, you can always be doing something, right? Step out. This is great because we're warming up our abductors and our adductors, also our chest, our shoulders. And one more each side here. And now we're going to go into a knee lift and shoulder press. But look, I'm not caving in on my spine. I'm sitting up nice and straight. Hi, Joe. And just use your breath. Can't believe it's Friday already and Christmas is almost here. It's crazy. Time is a-flying. For 4, and lift. 3, exhale up. 2, last one here. And we're gonna go back into that step out with a chest press. You really should be feeling this now in your shoulders. If you need to take a break with those arms, that's okay. Just continue with the step out. And let's get 4 and press, 3 and press, 2, and last one here. Good, and then just roll those shoulders and just march it out here. And we are going to get rid of our chairs and we're going to go into some standing drills. Okay. So first, I want you to just step to the side of the board. Drop the board down, and I want you to bring the leg up and just rotate that ankle. So we're warming up the ankle, the foot. Keep the standing leg bent. And just really feel every bit of that rotation. Keep your abdominals engaged here. Relax those shoulders. And then rotate in the opposite direction. Slow and controlled rotations here. And then release that leg. Then bring the other leg up, right into it, rotate. It's really important, you know, to warm up those ankles and those feet because we do so much balance and stability work. Working on those pressure points when we're stabilizing on the board. Stay tall. And then opposite direction. Get a full circle if you can. I know it's hard to keep that knee up, but try your best because this is also really great to really warm up those hip flexors. And one more here, and then just kick it out. Kick it out. I love a snowy day. So pretty. And now what we're gonna do is an external rotation for our shoulders. Hi, Jen. How are ya? So what we're gonna do is bring our arms up like a goalpost. I do want you to drop your shoulders and tuck that pelvis under. And then you're just gonna rotate. But look, my elbows aren't coming behind my body. So this is really just a great drill to increase mobility in your shoulders. So you're only going to your natural range of motion here. But I don't want you to be in a hunched shoulder position. Drop the shoulders. Tuck that pelvis under, and you are just breathing normally here. You can see I'm pretty limited with my range of motion here, but that's okay. You're not forcing it. You're just breathing through it and doing the best you can. And we're just gonna do a couple more here, and then last one. And then release and shake those out and just roll the shoulders up and back, squeeze and release. And then we're gonna go back to the side of the board, and I just want us to go into a leg swing. So you're just gonna release that hip. That standing leg always stays bent. Your hips are facing forward, and you're just releasing. Release. Let it go. Should feel really good actually. For 4 and 3, 2, and one more here, and then step down. And we're gonna switch. So you're keeping your chest lifted. Just releasing the low back and the hip. And 2 more times here. And then relax. Now we're gonna go right into a leg extension. So you are keeping that knee up, hip level if you can. And try to get a full extension on that leg. So you are really squeezing into your quadriceps. So obviously this is great to warm up your quadriceps, but also your knee. Exhale up. Just do the best you can. If you have to take a little break, that's okay. And we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, last one. And we're gonna switch right away. Let's go right into it. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Did you get your Christmas shopping done? Or did you wrap up Hanukkah? I know that's over. My sister converted to Judaism, so I keep track of it through her. For 4, extend, 3, exhale, 2, and 1. Woo! And shake them out. Now we're going to do another shoulder drill. It's called the Egyptian. Why? Because we look like an Egyptian. So we're going to go into this position. We're going to look over to our left, tuck that pelvis under. We're going to rotate and look to our right. But again, you're keeping those shoulders dropped, and that elbow is directly to the side of your body. So you're not pulling the elbow behind your body. So you're going to quickly see if this is a limitation for you. I think I went the wrong way now. And also I love this drill because it also is great to warm up your neck. And use your breath to fuel this mobility drill. And don't get frustrated because this is kind of a tougher drill. I'd love you to get into the habit of doing these drills every other day and working up to about 15 to 20 reps, especially if this is an area that you need to focus on. Consistency with anything, you know, is key. Consistency with balance and the board is key to making progress. And we're going to do one more on each side. Whew, and then release and roll those shoulders up and forward. And we are ready to hit the board, okay? So first we're going to go into just our toe taps. So first we're just going to make sure that board stays centered. We're going to tap behind 1 and 1. So just place that foot, pointing the toe, keeping that board center. And then we're going to go to position 2. Take your time. Maintain that center balance on the board. And then if you'd like to start lifting your knee a little higher. And now 3 and 3. So you're going at your own pace. You can lift the knee as high as you like, or you don't have to lift the knee. It's up to you. And one more each side. And then let's just go into the step. Press that heel down. Now let's go into calf raises here. Lift, lower. Come all the way up on the balls of those feet. Keep that going. Realize they still have the heat blasting. It gets so cold here at night. There's such a draft here because I have these high ceilings with skylights up there, and I do feel kind of a draft coming in. Lift, press those heels down. Let's get 2 more. Then hold it at the top. Hold it. If you feel good and stable, you can take one hand off. And if that feels good, then take the other hand off. And breathe. and then release, back to the step. How did you do? Whether you're new to the board or you've been working with the 60 up for a while, I always love to hear how you're progressing. Are you feeling more confident just in your daily activities? How is your reaction time to things improved? How is your joint stability? Let's just do 2 more steps. Good, now we're gonna bring the feet a little wider apart and we're gonna warm up those hamstrings. We've already warmed up our quadriceps, but let's be balanced and work the opposing muscle group, the hamstrings. Keep that board center. And then if you'd like, you could take your hands off, pull back. You know how much I like this move. It's a full body, low impact, cardio move. Really think about your back muscles here. Exhale as you pull. Let's get 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to stay to the same side, curl up. Use the pull if you need, keep that standing leg bent. Exhale up. Your heart rate got up a little bit there, that's good, right? But focus on the back of your leg. And if you feel strong, take your hands off, curl. This is always just a great way to check your progress. But if you need, of course, it's always right there for you. That's what I love about the 60 up. It's safe, for sure. For 4, touch, 3, and 2, and hold up. Check your balance. Release. Then let's go back into alternating. Keep that board center. Drop those shoulders. Are you ready to do the other side? Okay, let's do it. Hold it here. Drop that board and curl. Engage your core. Test the waters if you feel like it. It always helps me so much to keep that focal point and really engage my abdominals. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hold up. Hold. Release, alternate. Keep that board center. Then bring your arms up. Pull down, pull. Use your back muscles. And you can slow it way down if you need to. For 4, pull. 3, exhale down. 2, and 1, sidestep it here. And then let's go back to center and step. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna step up onto the board and we're gonna do an opposite knee lift, okay? So first stabilize. Here we go. Step up, lift, down, and down. Step, lift, down, and down. I'm stepping behind the number 2. And you can go slow or fast. It's up to you. And it's up to you also how high that knee comes up. How are you doing? We're going to do one more on each side. And then we're going to step up on the 2 and 2, rock side to side. And then right away, we're going to find our center balance. Drop those shoulders. Engage that core. From here, push your hips back. Let's squat it out. Really exaggerate pushing those hips back. You can always do that partial squat if you need to. Are you with me? For 4 and 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it down. Hold, breathe, drop those shoulders. Then pull it up slowly. Squeeze the tush. Let's rock side to side. And then let's just lift, lift. You can just tap your calf muscle here. Just work it out a little bit. Just a couple more here. And then we are going to step right on that center line with our right foot. We're going to try to find that center balance. Bring the left leg up. Keep that standing leg bent for a 1-leg balance. Breathe. I'm picking that focal point. I'm engaging my abdominals. Breathing deeply here. And then set that back down behind the 2. Step out with the right to number 2, rock side to side. Are you getting better at that? I know that I am for sure. Feels good. I feel strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then ready? We're going to step center with the left. Keep that knee bent. When you're feeling good, let's find that center balance for a 1-leg balance. Okay, breathe. How are you doing on this side? I'm kind of wobbly. Okay. Okay, I'm really concentrating now. Got it. Release and step again behind 2 and 2, rock side to side. And then just step and touch. By the way, this is always just a great way to just give yourself a little break. Just relax those shoulders for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Then drop it to the side, step down and down. Now I want you to get a quick drink of water. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a front lunge onto the board. So we're going to step up with our right, press, and push back. Then switch. Trying your best to keep that board center. So this is where that brain-body connection really comes into play. That inner focus that we all need to work on, right? To stay present. Always being aware too, you know, like when I'm walking Barney with these icy sidewalks and stuff, I'm always so aware of my footing and always so aware of my positioning. Even when I went out to shovel the other day, being really careful to engage the core, to not bend over from the waist, to lift that heavy snow. That's a surefire danger, you know, not an opportunity, but certainly a risk to injure oneself. So even just like reaching in the back seat sometimes for groceries or something, you have to make sure you stay in proper alignment. Even getting out of the car, instead of, you know, just swing your legs to the side and make sure your feet are planted before you get out. Being careful not to go over your natural range of motion when reaching in the back seat of a car. All these little things, especially if your muscles are cold. Okay, one more each side. And now what we're going to do is we are going to step up center. And then we're going to lift that back leg into a one-leg balance. Breathing. If you feel good, take one hand off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the other hand off. I'm going to try, but I don't think I can do it. I guess you don't know until you try, right? You really feel that in your standing leg. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Drop those shoulders. And then step back, step down. Let's just do some knee lifts before we switch to the other side. And then let's just do some arm lifts. Exhale up. For 8 and 7, reach for the roof. That's 4 and press. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, ready? Stabilize. Center that board. Step up to that center line. Press forward. And when you feel ready, lift that back leg. Engage your core. Breathe. Take one hand off. Whew. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try it. I don't think I'm centered with the board though. I'd love to hear how you do with that one. It's a challenge. But you know what? That's what it's about. We need to challenge ourselves in order to make progress, right? If we're always just doing what feels super comfortable, how are we expected to build our strength and our endurance and our stamina? But with that said, of course, you have to be safe. And I never want you to feel any pain, especially in your joints. Okay, then let's just step down and down. Do those knee lifts. And then lift those arms. It's so fun watching the snow come down right now. 4, press. 3, and 2, and 1. Good, let's just step it out here. Okay, grab a quick drink of water if you need to. I do, as always. And then we're gonna come behind the board here, drop the board, And we're gonna go into that walk the plank with the knee up. So step up, then grab the front, lift the knee, step down, lift the knee, step down, drop the board, step down, turn it around, and here we go. Lift, step, and down. Now you're gonna go at your own pace here. Lift, step, turn it around. Hopefully you can see. Lift, step, turn it around. Lift, step. And you can speed it up if you like. How are you doing? Okay, this is the last one each way. I don't want you losing your balance. This takes coordination. Okay, now we're gonna step, then step forward. Then we're just gonna rock forward and back. So I do want you to make sure that your back foot is completely placed. You're pushing into the flat of your foot, so you're feeling those pressure points. You're not letting that heel come up. Stay tall. And look, my knees are bent. And then when you're feeling good, you're feeling confident, let's find that center balance. Pull those abdominals in tight, breathe. How are you doing? Whew. Okay, this is hard today. Okay, rock forward and back. And then hold it down, step side and side. And then we're gonna go to the other side here. Step up, step forward. Make sure both feet are planted. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Rock forward and back. Press into the toes, into the heel. And then when you're ready, let's do it. Let's find that center. Whew, okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Dan and Kathy make it look so easy. But hey, I've been working with the board a lot less time, so I gotta get credit where credit's due. Breathe here. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Here we go. And then rock forward and back. How did you do? And then just drop it forward, step down. Come to the front of the board, bring your feet wide apart. Angle those toes out, okay? We are gonna press side to side. So we're focusing a little bit more on our inner thigh, but proper form here is crucial. So that knee has to be tracking over your toe line. Press. And then if you want to try to keep that board center as you press side to side. Really focusing on those inner thighs. If you feel any pain in your knees, please stop and just do a side step, okay? Now we are gonna go into that core move I love. So we are gonna reach and pull, elongate. So try to get that elbow next to your ear. Extend, then crunch. Extend. Exhale down. Working on trying to keep that board center. Two more times. Then press side to side again. Press, press. Then bring the other arm up. And here we go. Reach, pull. Work that core. Use your breath. Two more times. And then press side to side. And then hold it over to the side. Place your forearm on your thigh. And then bring your arm up and over and just hold this yoga pose and breathe. Remember to take that slow count breath in through the nose. Hold the breath for a few beats. Then exhale slowly through the mouth. And then we're switching sides. Breathing deeply. And then slowly bring it back up to center. Press side to side. 1, and press. 2, and 3, 4, 5. We're going to 8, 6, 7, and 8. Then hold it center. Point the toes straight ahead. Step side to side. Then turn. Keep the board down. Now what we're going to do is step on that center line and lift the other leg to the side. So first we're going to stabilize, right? Step on that middle line, lift, down, and down. Step, lift. So remember, that leg is coming directly to the side of your body. The foot stays parallel to the floor. So you're leading with the heel of that foot, not concerned about how high that leg goes. Just focusing on your abductor, that outer thigh, going at your own pace here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to step up to that center line. Bring the other knee up. Try to find that center balance. Standing leg is bent. Breathing. Then step down, rock forward and back. Push into the toes, push into the heels. Then when you're ready, we're going to go into the calf raise and to the toe raise. Lift, lift. Are you able to lift those toes a little bit more? Get a full stretch on those calf muscles. For 8, and 7, 6. Breathe. Okay, 2 more times. And then we're gonna hold it at the top. If you feel good, take your hand off. And then if you really feel confident, look to the right. Then look to the left. Then back to center. Almost did it. Rock back and forth. I mean forward and back. What am I saying? And then hold it center. Engage your core. Drop the board. Step down and down. Now we're going to go to the other side. So first we're just going to step up and down. Excuse me. Here we go with the cough again, halfway through. Now we are going to lift that leg. Keep those hips facing forward. Drop those shoulders. Use your breath. Really focusing on our outer thigh. Lift. 3 more times. And then hold it up. Then try to find your center balance. Engage that core. Retract your chin inward. Breathe. Then step down, both feet center, forward and back. Press into the toes, press into the heels. Then go into that calf raise and toe raise. Lift, lift. Are you coming all the way up on the balls of your feet? For 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it at the top. And if you're feeling stable, take your hand off. If you're feeling really good, look to the side, back to center, woo. Other side, and back to center, a little shaky there. Drop those heels, forward and back. How did you do? 4, press, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the board forward, step down, and down, and then just go back into your step. Release those arms and just circle them back. So this workout today, obviously focusing a little bit more on just your lower body. I had a procedure done on my neck, so I have to kind of let it heal a little bit. Not aggravate it too much today. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's just do that cross step. Heel, heel. Just a little dip here, but you are still keeping your chest lifted. Keep that board center. and 2, and 1, and back to the step. And now what we're going to do is step behind 1 and 1. So drop the board down, step up, side to side, fast or slow, keep those knees bent. And then when you're ready, we're going to find that center balance. Here we go. Okay, then push your hips back. Let's go into a 2 count squat. 1, press. 3, squeeze up. 1, all the way down if you can. Halfway up, squeeze. So I want you to think about every level, or each level of this squat. Press, press. So you're gripping those glutes when you come up, but you're not letting those knees come together. Trying your best to keep that center balance. And try not to grip on too tightly with those poles. If you want to use your arm to counterbalance, you can give that a try. Taking your time, listening to your body. Are you with me on this? And try to think about stabilizing center before you go into your squat. I'm really thinking about that slow count down and that slow count up. Okay, last one here. Bring it up and rock side to side. Whew, felt that. And then just tap the calf. Give yourself a little break. For 4, and 3, and 2. Last one here, then step center with that right foot. Bring it center. Let's go into that one leg balance again. How fast are you able to find it? Breathing. Then step all the way back. Give yourself enough room in between those legs. Bend that back knee. And then you're just going to go into a stationary lunge. Keeping that board center, and it's a vertical drop. Again, if this feels too hard on your knees, the modifier is simply just to step back and up. Okay, otherwise, plant. Give yourself enough room in between those legs, and then vertically drop. Keep that chest up, board center. This is a more challenging exercise, so you really need to be patient and really need to listen to your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull up, press forward, lift that back leg, drop the shoulders. Standing leg is bent. Breathe. And then step down and down. And just step it out. Whew, that was challenging, right? But you know what? We gotta switch to the other side. Darn it. There's another side. Okay, here we go. Step up with your left. First, you're going to bring that knee up, engage your core, find that center. And then step all the way back. Give yourself enough room between those legs. Keep that board center. You ready? Let's do it. Stationary lunge. Here we go. Vertical drop and up. But remember, there's always that modifier. So you are going at your own level. If you want to try a couple, that's great. But if you feel any pain in your knee joint or your hip, then please just do the modifier, okay? Press, push up, press. So again, I'm going to show you that modifier is step up, push back into the heel of that back foot while maintaining that center balance on the board. Otherwise, here we go. We're going to do 4 more. Press. This is such a great exercise to strengthen your lower body. Last one here. Pull up. Engage the core, standing leg bent. Back leg straight. Breathe. And then step down and down. Woo, I felt that. All right, I think it's time to cool down. Just do those nice little hamstring curls. And then you could take your hands off. Just nice and slow. Feel good? And now just step side to side. Just nice and easy here. And then we're going to go into the center step, pressing the heel down. And then big arm circles back. So I wanted to say, because next Friday is Christmas, I'm going to be teaching my Friday class on Saturday. So hopefully that works for all of you. Saturday at 11 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 10 o'clock, I believe, your time, Pacific Standard Time. I will also make an announcement as it gets closer to remind you. But I will also see you on Monday, so I'll remind you then too. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just roll the shoulders up and back, squeeze, release. Work it out. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into that cat-cow for our low back. So you're going to step all the way back, feet are shoulder width apart, keeping that board center. Come to that flat back position. Inhale, look up. Exhale, draw the lower stomach in, round your back, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, draw it in tight, tight, tight. Again, inhale up and exhale. Last time here. And exhale. And then just hold this low back stretch. Keep the knees bent. Long neck. Really focusing on your breath. And then slowly stepping forward and releasing those arms and circle them forward. Big sweeping circles. Release. Just let it go. For 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to go into our Psoas stretch. So step forward with your right foot, back with your left, come up on the ball of that back foot, bend your knees, tuck the pelvis under, press forward, pressing those hips forward until you feel stretch in that psoas muscle. Focusing on that breath. And then step all the way forward. Lift the knee, grab your ankle, glue those knees together, tuck the pelvis under, and breathe into your quadriceps. And then step all the way back and push that heel into the floor for a calf stretch. And then sit back. You can put your hand on your thigh, toes are up. Push your hips back and just focus on your hamstrings. And then slowly coming up out of that, and we're going to turn it around, drop the board, step forward with the left, back with the right. You're up on the ball of that back foot. Bend the knees, press the hip forward, and breathe. And then step all the way forward, lift that knee, grab your ankle, knees together, press the hip forward. Feel that stretch in your quadriceps. And then step all the way back. Push that heel into the floor until you feel a nice calf stretch, and breathe. And then come out of that, come up on the heel of that front foot, push your hips back, hinge from the waist. Use that pole and just breathe into your hamstrings. And then slowly coming out of that. And just kick it out a little bit. Get a nice drink of water. Whew. And I'm wondering how you guys feel. How did you do? I'm glad you liked it, LD. I'm just gonna stretch out my hip, outer thigh. I like to do this one sitting. Hey, Dean, did you do the workout? It's a bit different when you focus just on the lower body, isn't it? Monday, I'll be hitting the upper body again with the bands. So get ready for that. And of course, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I might have to get out my snowshoes. I might as well put them to use, right? And then I also wanted to ask you guys if you would share with me your favorite ornament. I'm trying to get mine off my tree without breaking it. So I want to show it to you though, because it's so pretty. Isn't it? I got this at Pier 1, and I can't believe that Pier 1 is closed. Oh my gosh, I've been going there forever. So can you share your favorite ornament with me? That'd be fun. And also let me know how you did today, of course, as always. We are super psyched to hear your progress. Okay, we're gonna switch and stretch out the other side. So you're sitting up nice and tall, breathing into that tight outer thigh and hip. It was challenging, Chad, but you loved it. Good to hear. I just feel so good, you know, when I have a strong, stable foundation, you know, especially at 60. I gotta tell you, you know, what started me on the whole wellness course was, I think I was about, I want to say I was about 48, 49, something like that. And I was developing my 30-minute workouts for Beachbody. And I had to take test groups through my program, you know, to track progress. And I had a weak link. My back was always a weak link, you know, but I threw it out so bad that I couldn't even walk. And so we had to postpone the production, which was very, very costly and almost cost me my entire fitness career. But during that period, I had worked with a neurophysiologist who took me through all these mobility drills to strengthen my low back. And quickly I realized everybody needs these drills. And that kind of evolved into my total body solution program, but then what even progressed further when I moved out here and started my own health and wellness company, because as I was getting even older and had even more limitations, I realized that, you know, everybody needs these kind of low impact mobility drills, but more importantly, the balance and agility. So when Dan approached me with 60 Up, it was just such a no-brainer because it was just the perfect combination, because it's crucial, as you know, as we get older, to work on improving our balance and our stability, not only to prevent those nasty falls, but to also reduce the risk of so many different kinds of injuries, as well as, you know, prevent osteoporosis and arthritis and low back pain. And I could kind of go on and on. So I'm just super excited to be teamed up, and I love the 60 Up and what it's already done for me. I just feel so much stronger with my foundation, as I said, and I would just love to hear, you know, from you guys, if you could just bullet point it out, like what the benefits you've seen so far with your own body. and share that with your friends and your family, because, you know, listen, we're going to be stuck at home for I don't know how much longer, you know, even though the vaccines are out, we don't know. And so these home workouts are so essential to keep you feeling empowered and keep you safe and confident and strong. And all right, so I'm babbling. I can't help it. All right, guys, have a beautiful weekend. Much love. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.